DOZHATOLDYA.COM.
Fuck me good, make me go to sleep. Like when you go deep. You've been invited.
DOZHATOLDYA.COM.
Don't you let me go until I come. I'm at your opponent. I have you moaning. Don't you run. Fuck me good, fuck me nice, fuck me slow, fuck me right. Do it every morning and all night. Fuck me good, fuck me nice, fuck me slow, fuck me right. Do it every morning and all night. All night. You've been infuriating, my fire's igniting. Don't you let me go until I come. I'm at your bone, I have you moaning. Don't you run.
That was Miss Sosa. It is called Invited, featuring Nocia. Go stream that out right now in your phone, all music platforms. Miss Sosa, Invited.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya.
Dame Dozha and the DozhaToldya Podcast, number 66, part 2. We do it twice. One time for the Facebook, one time, 2 times for the Twitch. Appreciate everybody that subscribed to the Twitch, that subscribed to the YouTube. If you miss any of the shows, you can go to the YouTube channel and you can catch up on the YouTube channel. All the other shows, man, I'm telling you, every now and then I go back and watch some of the old shows and I be tripping out. And then I just drop a couple of shorts to let folks know that we've been doing this since been doing this. And yeah, we ain't new to this. We true to this. It's your boy Dame Dozha, man. Remember where you heard it first, not where you heard it worse. It's the DozhaToldya Podcast, man. Appreciate it, Miss Sosa, whatever, for sending that music, and she said that she may come through next week for and do the podcast next week. So can't wait to have you come through, bring your music. We got some questions for you. She was like, yeah, send the questions. I'm like, bro, we're gonna talk about whatever happened throughout the week. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I got to get to the week to know what's gonna happen. That's just how it work over here on DozhaToldya, the podcast. But nah, man, I appreciate all the love and support, man. Everybody sharing. Shout out to Shot Boy Studios. Yeah, man, y'all go support Shot Boy Studios in Jacksonville, Florida if you need some studio work, production, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? You need to cut a commercial or whatever, man. Go holler at Jim Bob, man, at Shot Boy Studios, man. Shout out to my cousin Two Tone. And if you're in Atlanta, man, you need to be coming and hollering at me and Break My Track Studios. You know what I'm saying? My boys, this DJ Decepticon. We got the studio, we got the photo area, we got the podcast room. So come holler at me. If you need an interview done or anything like that, or you just want to get in the game yourself and make a couple of songs, we can get it in. Come F with me right here at DozhaToldya.com. I know that ain't make no sense, but I'm just going to keep it moving. All right, so we talked about Lil Wayne. We talked about Sukihana and Janelle Monáe already. Jonathan Majors. Can we talk about that? Jonathan Majors has been, apparently, his life may be over with. It's not over with, man. I think that he still has another chance. But he may not have another chance over at Marvel. Word on the block is that they'll probably be replacing him in the Marvel Avengers as the Avengers villain. But that's quite unfortunate, man, because we really don't really have much evidence of what he really did to, you know what I'm saying, multiple women or whatever. It's just kind of on the hearsay. But also, what I will say is that's just the new rules, and I'm saying the new rules in the territory. Like, you gotta watch who you mess with. And so a lot of folks was like, oh, he messed with them white girls. So you got to watch who you mess with. You mess with them white girls, and that's what you get, right? But we don't really know. What I'm saying if it was a one-time thing with him messing with the white girls, if that was like his preference or whatever. Like, but there's been a new rumor has came out that Jonathan Majors may be in fact dating Meagan Goode. Yeah, can you believe that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's church girl. They might be, they were seen at a couple of places together. And I like to be seen a couple of places with Meagan Goode too, for goodness sakes. Yes, sir. Sure would. Be seen a couple of places with Meagan Goode. But nah, man, a lot of folks say it's not really a good look for Meagan Goode to be out with Jonathan Majors. Yeah, they say, this might be a publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? They're saying now that Jonathan Majors was in a little trouble, now he gonna come running back to the sisters. And, folks kind of didn't like, that news, even though we don't really know for sure. All of this is alleged information, but I can allege that I heard it and it was on TMZ. So, if it was on the white blog, then it's true, right? Anyway, yeah, man, maybe she's happy. Maybe she was the person that the whole fight was about, right? Maybe, he was kind of messing with white girls or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because, it was premiere week. And, most of those Hollywood guys and most of the people, and when they get to the other side, they got to have them a token to get in. And in that case, the token is a white girl, a white woman. But anyway, maybe the white woman that was on his side found out about Meagan. You guys ever thought about that? Maybe she finds out about Meagan, and so she says, hey, who's that fine black young chocolate thing in your phone? I caught you, and I want half. Because y'all know what I'm saying, when white girls break up with you, they're taking half. They're getting their monies. The white girls is getting their monies when they break up with you, bro. You don't believe me? Ask Israel Adesanya. You don't believe me? Bad jokes, man. I'm here all night, man. We got DVDs at the door. Bad jokes, man. Nah, but that's my crazy theory. That maybe Meagan Goode was the woman that Jonathan Majors, she was the woman that started the whole thing. And then it's like, I started seeing you. It nearly ruined my life. You're going to leave me now? White girl, she lying on me. She lying on me, girl. So, is Meagan Goode for doing the good thing and sticking with the black brother in his time of turmoil, in his time of grief? Can she be the shoulder that he can lean on? Or is she a fool for taking in this slave movie face actor after he was riding around town parading with white woman, and he just coming back to the sisters so he could get good in the streets again? What do y'all think? Let me know. Drop a comment in the box. Drop a comment wherever you see a place to drop a comment. Who knows? Let us know how you feel. Somebody said that's so stupid. Iron Man get to do all the drugs and go to jail. Ooh, but not the black villain. Yeah, they made this guy, you know what I'm saying, literally the villain. That is, you know what I'm saying, what he is. Jonathan Majors, the villain. What did he do? He whistled at a white woman? Whistle while you... Nah. Bad jokes, man. Once again, man, we got DVDs at the door on the way outside, but hold on. Stick around. We got snacks and drinks coming up in a few minutes. Nah, man, but you know what I'm saying, maybe they are a cute couple, man. You know, or maybe Meagan can do Jonathan some good in a major way. Huh? Yeah. Right off the top of the dome, man, I swear, man, I should be coming up with my special pretty soon. I'm working on it. But yeah, anyway, keeping things moving right along, man. Double agents. Speaking of double agents, oh yeah, I put double agents on there because, you know, Jonathan Majors may be a double agent, you know what I'm saying? And this is not something that I'm getting into just yet, but a friend of mine, we've been, you know, going back and forth about, you know, this thing we call double agents, and, you know, we're taking a little list, you know what I'm saying? We're checking it twice. We're going to find out who's dating only white. We have a list called double agents. Yeah, man. Nah, but it's just very, very interesting study. You know what I'm saying? You know, no shade with it. It's just an interesting study that we've been making. And the NBA players, the NBA organization has been scoring off the charts on our double agent study. And yeah, that's kind of peculiar, to say the least. So we'll get into that another day, really. We'll get, you know, we're not going to really go to dive too deep into that double agent topic just yet, because we got a better, even fun, more interesting topic to talk about. And it's our favorite NBA. It's about our favorite NBA young boy. You guessed it. You know him. You heard about him all week long. You know what I'm saying? You might be scared of him. At least he wants you to be. That's right. Jonathan Morant. Or is it Jonathan Morant? Ja Morant. My bad. Segue from Jonathan Majors to Ja Morant. Yeah, you see how I did that. But anyway, Ja Morant, man. Did it again, man. Did it again. Like, oh, man. Ja, what we gonna do with you, buddy? Just can't get right himself. It's almost like he trying to get kicked out the league, some folks say. So Ja Morant was seen on the internet once again flashing a gun. And it was only a quick flash. It was like quick flash in a hurry. And all of a sudden, that was all the folks needed to say, hey, Ja, you're in trouble, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Come over here. So, yeah, man, and it's all over the internet. His homeboy was just in the car having, you know what I'm saying, a good old time listening to their favorite rapper, NBA Youngboy. And you know, when you listen to NBA Youngboy, it got quite the effect. It seems to have, NBA Youngboy seems to have quite the effect on the young gentleman. And I don't know if they can control it, to be honest. These gentlemen, it's like when the NBA Youngboy is playing, they just do all sorts of foolish things, even if they're worth $200 million. Don't ask me. Don't believe me? Ask Ja Morant. As we check them out, they vibing. Yeah, they vibing. Fake guns. Ja like, nah, nigga, I got a real one. He like, oh. He like, we vibing. I'm on live. We on live. Let me show a fake gun. Ja like, no, I got a real one. He like, oh no. Yeah, man. Once again, man. Like these new brothers, man. Like on the internet, every chance they get, like they can't live without it. Like they love being on the internet. I want to show them everything. Let them see everything. Let's show them. Let's show them that we will kill them if they step to us. But only us is those who we will kill. Y'all see what I did there? Some of y'all might have caught what I did there. Some of y'all might have caught that. But yeah, man. Ja Morant, man. Goodness gracious, man. You know, and to his defense, he really didn't do anything wrong. It's just about who he is. And some are saying, you know, it's because Ja Morant's black that he's being held to this standard. And you know, they got pictures of Chris Kaman. They got pictures of Chris Kaman online. And they say, you know, it's a number of reasons why he being punished, whatever, for what's going on. Like, it is a number of reasons. So, Stat 5, recently posted this. Damn, y'all was looking at that the whole time. All right, so yeah, Stat 5 recently posted this, pictures of Chris Kaman online with guns. And, you know, we never heard anything about it. We never, you know what I'm saying? Nobody never even cared. It never came up at all. And he's a two-time NBA All-Star, or maybe even three, you know what I'm saying? He took these pictures in 2012, 2013, 2016. And they say he wasn't suspended 1 minute. So, is there a double standard? Are we making, you know, and some folks just can't wait to see Ja Morant. You know, some folks in our own community, they can't wait to see Ja Morant suffer whatever consequences they want him to suffer. Some folks can't wait.
Don't have no comprehension. My brother died. I called Ja to call my little nephew, because my nephew want to be just like him. Ja called him, showed him some love. I want him to be like Ja, but I don't want my little nephew to be holding guns and thinking holding guns is cool. So Ja deserves all the punishment he's going to get, all that. He has to be held accountable. But we have to make it make sense. ESPN, and it was a couple games where the Memphis Grizzlies was coming out, and they playing these same songs, making the gun signs to the camera and marching out, getting ready to go play that game, and it was all cool. The NBA, every event, you have these same rappers rapping these same lyrics about guns and shooting at all your events. Just make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Yes, Ja needs to be held accountable. Holding guns and all that is not cool. I don't do it. I don't stand for it. I don't support it. But at the same time, make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. What up, world? Oh, some quicks. There's a lot of y'all.
So yeah, good point.
No comprehension.
Good point. Good point. That's our friendly neighborhood Stat 5. With a good point about what's right is right. You know, you got some folks feeling real strong about what Ja did. Like, and they want to see him punished. I'm saying something. They saying that he should be punished for half the season. He got to learn his lesson. I think he might be losing his deal. Michael Wilbon went on to say, I don't know if I agree with what Michael Wilbon said about Ja Morant, but let's see if we can pull it up. Yeah, Michael Wilbon was like, he ain't having none of that shit. I ain't standing for it. You know what I'm saying? Michael Wilbon might have went overboard a little bit, but let's see, man. Let's see.
Say that this is not the end. It doesn't have to be. But this is up to Ja. This is up to him. He's old enough now he is not the normal 23 or 24-year-old. He's not, because he's got all these things that Stephen A. outlined. There are people who could be around him who are going to have to help lead him out of this. I mean, we hear about 4 or 5 days or 8 days or whatever in some facility in Florida. That's a joke. That's PR. And so you can try to PR your way out of this through other social media forms and all of that. The question is he going to do the work that is required of himself to get out of this and for this not to be the end? Because what's going to happen now? Nike going to pull that shoe? Is Powerade going to pull that drink? I know in my house, I told Matthew, you can't have the shoe. I'm not buying that shoe. You're not buying that shoe. Our money as a family is not going toward that. And so I'm not the only one who's going to feel that way. And by the way, I am fascinated with Ja Morant. Ja Morant, he's so smart. We talk about intelligence. You listen to Ja Morant post-game, I mean, the engagement level and the intellect are unmistakable. But yet, this whole fake gangster theme that I thought we were past as a culture some years ago, I guess he's not past it, he and his. And it's just, it's sad. It's sad.
My boy say it's sad. It's just sad. That's Michael Wilbon, and that was from what? Some clip from maybe ESPN or something like that. Michael Wilbon said I don't know about that. He might be taking it a little too far with that. Michael Wilbon saying, hey man, we ain't buying the shoe. So basically, that's your shoe deal. There's your shoe deal. There's your shoe deal, Ja. Meanwhile, JJ Reddick is up for a coaching job, but shit, he should run for president. He might win. He might win presidency if he run, because JJ Reddick be talking some real shit.
With the teenager, Ja's claiming self-defense, that the teenager threw the ball in his face. We can go into the incident at the mall when he yelled at a security guard. We can go into the incident with the Indiana Pacers traveling party. As far as we know, all of these things have been investigated and no law has been broken. I'm not condoning the behavior. I'm not saying there should be no punishment. There should be. There should be consequences. You are the face of the league. You are representing the NBA. You are a role model to young kids. All of that. I don't think half a season is the right answer. And the last point I want to make is you bring this up, the guns on social media. When we talk about consequences. Look, in our country right now, gun culture is pervasive. It's pervasive. We've got mass shooting after mass shooting, and nobody's doing a damn thing about it. So I get why we're so sensitive to this right now. But there's no consequence for Greg Abbott telling his constituents that they should go buy more guns, and then we have mass shooting after mass shooting in Texas. There's no consequence for an elected Tennessee official to send out a Christmas card holding AR-15s with his young family, and then there's a shooting in his very district. There's no consequences to that. So why are we trying to lay down the hammer on a 23-year-old who didn't break a law? Explain that to me. Definitely,
yeah. Shout out to that guy, JJ Reddick, man. Very passionate. Like, he spoke with such passion. That guy there should really run for office. He speaks so well. Like, with such passion, doesn't he? Doesn't he speak with with great passion. Isn't he passionate? JJ Reddick, once again, everybody. Yes. 23-year-old young influential, black man who should not be crucified. Punished, yes. Crucified, no. He who is without sin, cast the last stone. Right? Something like that. I don't know. Not that great with scripture. Anyway, man, great take by JJ Reddick. Yes, I agree, Shed. And Shed also said it was nothing wrong with what he did if you don't care about throwing away your hundreds of millions of dollars. Other than that, he good. Yeah, I mean, because he do represent, we got to understand when we have a brand, you leverage your brand to other brands, and then you partnership together. And if they stand a certain way, you're going to stand with them because that's what the contract says you're going to do because you're a representative face of their brand. So if you have to have this clean, face of being a square or whoever they want you to be, then that's who you're going to be. If you want to portray that gangster shit, then you can, do without the monies. They're going to take their monies away. Take their monies away. But yeah, man, JJ Reddick, man, he's just so passionate. He speaks so well. Great take. Let's talk about the Karen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's cast the first stone. I said throw the last stone. Throw the last stone, cast the first stone. Yeah. Did a little flippity flop. I did a little flippity flop on that one. Yeah, that's all. I'll get it together. All right, so gotta look out for those Karens, man. Those Karens, we thought Ja Morant was a gangster. Those Karens, now they gangster. They feel like they can't be touched. Untouchable. I promise you, if it was the modern day mafia, the Karens. We caught a Karen on our Karen watch. We got a Karen doing Karen-like activities. Yep, we got her. In New York. We got her. Okay, here let me set up the scene. Let me use Ben Crump's tweet to set up the scene. This is unacceptable. A white woman was caught on camera attempting to steal a Citibike from a young black man in New York City. She grossly tried to weaponize her tears to paint this man as a threat. This is exactly the type of behavior that has endangered so many black men in the past. We got her. Another Karen who thinks she's untouchable. She thinks that these white tears are going to get this black man in trouble. And really, I think it's like they do white tears to make Superman fly out of the sky and save the day. Let's get to it. Show y'all what time it is. Then say what happened.
Help me! Please help me!
Thank God for camera phones.
Please help me! Help! Please get off me!
Hey, what the fuck? What's going on, bro?
Please get off me!
Yo, don't not take it, bro. Now you're not getting the bike, bro. Hey, now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Help!
You're not getting
Get
the
off
bike.
me,
I'm
dude.
not. Bro,
Why you took his phone?
Get
What's wrong with you?
stupid as fuck. You're not
Don't touch
touching
his
my
phone.
phone.
Do not touch his phone.
I'm not touching you. You putting your stomach on my hand.
Let
Not
dude
the unborn child.
Dude, stop. No. I said no.
Not the unborn child.
Please help me!
She's just crying.
Not the
You're
unborn
not
child.
crying. You're not crying. I got
Stupid.
your
It's my
video.
bike.
Wait, you
White tears.
You pulled it out?
White tears, ladies and gentlemen.
Son, you pulled it out? Son.
I don't give a fuck.
That's fine. You pulled it out.
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
It's his. It's his. It's his.
Oh, she bucking. She debarring.
I don't want her walk. I don't give a fuck.
This is my fake crying.
Guys,
This is fake crying. Stop fake crying.
Hey, stop touching me. I don't touch you.
Hold up.
Hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Why don't you take this bike?
Stop touching me.
I will. I can't.
Exactly. So take
Fuck out of here.
it. So take it.
You're stupid ass. Fuck out of here. Dumbass. Your baby gonna come out with
Wait, wait. How you stop crying?
Fuck.
Not a tear came down, miss. Not a tear came down.
And they going off on it too. Where's the tears? Where's the tears, man? We got her. Got us another Karen, man. Oh man, we got her. Take her away, boys. Take her away. Yeah, man. Gotta look out for those Karens, man. You know, she thought them white tears was gonna, you know, make Superman come out of nowhere and be like, Karen, are you? They was. White people, you seen the white people was coming too. White people was like, hey, she's in trouble. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Here go one Superman. He you know, let me see with Karen. What's going on? What's wrong, Karen? Oh, what's wrong with her? Oh, let me see if I have to call the police. Come on, Karen. Come on, get up out of here. And she works for NYC Health Hospitals, and they getting her the fuck up out of here. That's what you can do, Karen. You can get the fuck up out of here. Get her up out of here. Just like we got the Knicks up out of here. We getting her up out of here. Shout out to Miami Heat, man. Miami Heat had a big time win yesterday against the Celtics, man. They stole game one. Jimmy Butler is still playing incredible ball as he had about 34 points and 6 steals. One of the only players to do that, twice? One of the only players to do that twice along the sides of Dwayne Wade and Michael Jordan. Playing very, very extremely great ball out here in the streets. Jimmy Butler, you're my hero, and you are the player of the month. Definitely been doing your thing, man. Let's go Heat. Yeah, you're right, man. Let's go Heat. Let's get another Heat win. Stealing one out of Boston is very, very big, man. It's not going to be easy, and I'm very proud of Gabe Vincent. I'm very proud of Bam Adebayo. And if we go up 3-1 in this series, I'm changing my name to Dozha Love. I'm changing my name to Dozha Love. Tell them why I'm changing my name to Dozha Love, shit. Tell them what they won, shit. Let them know. I'm changing my name to Dozha Love, man. We go up 3-1, man. But I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to do a James Harden and jinx it. But that's exactly what he is. You know, we couldn't talk about James Harden until after he did what he was going to do. Oh, it's second quarter. So I know, all right, I'll be done by halftime, y'all. I'll be done by halftime. It's second quarter right now of the Denver and LA game. LA is up 40-32 over Denver, who is currently up in the series 1-0. This is game 2. Updates, man. Got to keep my people updated because they listening to me and they want to be watching the game. So I'm going to make it quick. But James Harden, he didn't do shit. James Harden helped them steal game 1 in Boston. Very, very good. We almost wanted to talk about it. It was without Joel Embid, who is the current MVP. James Harden complained about not having who he needed while he was in Houston. Then he went and teamed up with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, who after a while they looked like they were the front runners to win the championship that year. James Harden started doing very well playing point guard. And but he started to be a bit different in his game as he wasn't looking to score first. Who once was the scoring champion of the NBA, James Harden had reinvented his game and became a passer. He became one of the best assist guys in the league. But yet and still, that step back that at one point was very vicious and sometimes very cheating, very cheap and cheat. That step back didn't seem to have its drip. It didn't seem to have its splash. In fact, it turned more into a drip as he kind of lost what he had when they was kind of cheating and calling all the fouls, and he was going to the line a lot and, getting a lot of free throws. And, they changed a couple of rules, and then James Harden, he changed as well. But to his defense, he became very, very good at assists. And some say he's not a traditional point guard, but he'll say, hey, try leading the league in assists for 2 years in a row. While I once was leading the league in turnovers, he kind of started to teeter into more of a league premier passer, one of the best passers in the league, and led the league in assists for 2 years in a row, and was one of the only players to have led the league in assists and also led the league in points as the former NBA scoring champ. James Harden is a player that's not that much. He's not even older than Steph Curry. He's not that much younger, but he's in his early 30s, and should still have enough in him to go through a playoff run. And while finally he had a team that he felt that he can be proud of after, opting out from being with the Brooklyn Nets when, Kyrie got hurt and things didn't go well or whatever in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? We already know that story. But he got over in Philadelphia, and while they didn't win the first year, he had a whole year to build a relationship and chemistry with Joel Embiid, who became the NBA's MVP this year. Congratulations to that guy, but he didn't do shit either. Hold your applause. Because he didn't really do shit either, you know what I'm saying, when it counted. One of the biggest threats, you know what I'm saying, are all around the court, especially when you get in anywhere within 10 feet of the basket. He doesn't seem to want to play with his back to the basket at all. He wants to be a guard and wants to play this new style of ball. And that sometimes it looks very well, Embiid. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. And when you let Al Horford, who is 39 years old, outplay you in a Game 7, Game 6 and Game 7, pretty much the whole series, but you're the reigning MVP, there's something wrong with that, Joel Embiid. Something wrong with that. And, I would have let it ride if it wasn't for that meddling kid, Ja Morant, who made us talk about basketball today. But James Harden is now rumored to end up playing after he had a meltdown in Game 7 of only scoring 9 points. That game, it was an absolute massacre. Shout out Jason Tatum, whatever, one of the league's best players. But that game was an absolute massacre. And James Harden, you got hung from trees. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my French. But, yeah, they got you up out of here, buddy. And we don't want to hear about you anymore. At one point, you was like one of the league premier players, and we don't want to hear about you anymore. We don't want to get excited. We don't care what team you go to. We really just don't care anymore. Stop doing that step back. A lot of y'all need to stop shooting threes, but especially stop doing the step back, bro. I know I can't ball, but the problem is with James Harden is he just seems so nonchalant. He seems to not even really care. It seems like right after Game 7 and losing and only scoring 9 points of being outscored by P.J. Tucker, he seemed to be unbothered because he later on probably is going to meet up with Lil Baby and go to the strip club and have some fun. Yes, James Harden, you had a piss poor performance. It's not your first. We know it won't be your last. But I'm going to speak for the rest of us when I'm going to say, we no longer care, James Harden. We no longer care that you may never get a ring. We no longer care if you go play in China or who you really want to play for or wherever. We no longer care that you do assists, and we no longer care that you wear really, really big pants to games. We just don't care because You don't care, James. We don't care because you don't care. And that's Dozha Told You. Yeah, PJ Tucker had 11 points in the first quarter, and he's 38 years old. Yes. More points that he had in the game, you know what I'm saying, like the whole series, the whole playoffs, the whole, you know. He damn near didn't score any points the whole playoffs. But Game 7, PJ Tucker came to play. PJ Tucker cares a lot more than Joel Embiid and James Harden does. And, before I even move on from this, I got to get in Joel Embiid's behind pause because he said some old dumb junk talking about we can't win. We can't win alone. Like, come on, man. You tripping, bro.
Me and James, we just can't win alone. You know, that's why basketball is played 5-on-5. So, you know, we just need everybody to just, you know, try to keep finding ways to get better, and, you know, we'll be fine. You can't win alone. I can't win alone. I can't. Me and James, we just can't win alone. You know, that's why basketball is played 5-on-5. So, you know, we just need everybody to just, you know, try to keep finding ways to get better, and, you know, we'll be fine. You can't win alone.
Yeah, y'all can't win. That's what he really wanted to say.
Me and James, we just
he really
can't
say,
win alone. You know,
no, we can't win. Stop saying that. Stop. Cut it out. You can't win. With James Harden, you can't win. Not in the playoffs, you can't. He said he meant they need Charles Barkley. Shit, you tripping. Shed said he meant they need Charles Barkley, Wilt Chamberlain, Dr. J, and Allen Iverson to come back. We can't win alone. Yeah. I threw a player on there, man. You know what I'm saying? We need Dr. J help too. You know what I'm saying? They need Dr. J to come off the bench, you know what I'm saying, at 60-something years old, you know. Bill Simmons, you know what I'm saying, the only one that was happy, though. You know what I'm saying? Bill Simmons was happy about that. Bill Simmons was very, very happy. And I think that after seeing what Jokic did in Game 1 against the Lakers, I think that we need to take the MVP and give it back to Joker, who might be the 3-time MVP and the league's best player. It just might be. Yeah, let's not forget the DOC. Yes, and Doc Rivers was fired. Oh, a lot of folks was fired too. They've been firing head coaches, you know, like it's no tomorrow. Doc Rivers along the list of coaches that were fired after losing and having very, very successful seasons. It seems that Giannis once said that losing in the playoffs wasn't a failure. Like, oh, you know, if you don't win the championship, it's not a failure. Well, tell that to the owners, Giannis, because they getting y'all the up out of here. They getting them up out of here. They getting them up out of here. Yeah, man. So Doc Rivers, man, is along the list of fired head coaches in the NBA who also happen to be coaches who had excellent records in the regular season. Regular season is just not going to cut it anymore. Regular season is just not going to cut it anymore. Monty Williams is another one that was fired, the head coach of the Phoenix Suns. They got him up out of here. And some say that, you know, his first mistake was hiring Chris Paul, signing Chris Paul. Some say that. I don't know who is some. They're like, who is some, Dozha? Who is some? Because it looked like you said that. But yeah, Monty Williams, you know what I'm saying, looking for a new job. Former head coach of the Phoenix Suns. Went down to the Denver Nuggets after Chris Paul could not give it a go for the rest of the season. But what else is new? And, you know, also Booker and Kevin Durant, they couldn't hit all the shots. Y'all pretty much traded most of y'all team away for they traded the team away. Goddamn. For Kevin Durant. And it ain't helped that Aiden didn't do anything. All right, so I know I'm boring everybody with this sports talk. Everybody don't want to talk about no James Harden or who, you know what I'm saying, got fired. George Budenholzer, also one of those to have gotten fired, a former head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. He is up out of there. Up out of there. Get him up out of there. It's almost halftime, so we about time for us to wrap up the show. But I appreciate the love and support. And there's one more. Yeah, there's a couple more topics, and we're gonna watch a trailer before we get up out of here. All right, so yeah, the NBA draft. They did the NBA draft order, and that's been a big deal because we want to know who's gonna get Wemby. And if you don't know who Wemby is, I don't really know who Wemby is because I know who he is, but I can't say his name. But Wemby, man, everybody wanna be the first to get the next draft because he's supposed to be the best pick since LeBron James, best player to come out of the draft since LeBron. Victor Wemby. How do you make this thing work? Like work, damn it. Work, damn it. Victor Wem. All right, help me out. Victor Wembanyama. All right, French professional basketball player. He's a beast. Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant basically on times 2. We'll see. I know what I'm saying. That's some big shoes to fill. But definitely when you see his play, he moves like a wing, but he's as long as Giannis, and he's probably still growing. We got the kid like 7'3". Something stupid. Yeah, Victor Wemby. And everybody's trying to get the number 1 pick in the draft so they can get this kid. Right now I think he's playing in the Europe League, and he's a beast. He's currently 7'3". Yes. 7'3", and he's moving around the court like a wing. So I don't know if you guys know anything about basketball, but he's going to be a problem. Definitely it's going to be a problem. So we're trying to figure out where will he land, who got the number 1 pick in the draft. And we found out a couple of days ago that according to the NBA draft lottery, give us a drum roll. I don't have a drum roll, so I'm just going to give a rock out to the beat. Oh yeah. Let's get it to it. All right. So y'all might not be able to see this because the list is the letters are very, very small, but I'll try to make it a little bigger for you. All right. So we got San Antonio with the number 1 pick. Congratulations to San Antonio. The San Antonio Spurs. We're going to end up with Victor Wemby. Charlotte Hornets with the number 2 pick. Portland Trailblazers. Houston Rockets with the number 4 pick. Then Detroit Pistons with the number 5. Orlando Magic, no matter who they pick, they always have a good pick, and it don't matter. They get the number 6 pick. Indiana Pacers, Washington Wizards, followed by the Utah Jazz, and then the Dallas Mavericks, and then Orlando Magic. Again, they get another good pick, but it don't really matter because they're the Orlando Magic. And that's your top 10 NBA 2023 NBA Draft Lottery of 2023. But we only care about V Wemby coming out. V Wemby. Do some serious damage in the league. Almost halftime, so we only got a few more minutes. But yeah, shout out to the NBA draft order. And while we speaking about NBA draft, before we gotta get up out of here, man, I guess I'm gonna leave that for another show. But Gabrielle Union said that she go 50-50. And she said that she might spend too much. And you know, she a workaholic. She say she might spend too much because you know what I'm saying. But the whole point that we trying to make here is Gabrielle Union, who, you know, spares no chance on making her man look like a simp. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade splits bills 50-50. She admits to financial security struggles. And we wouldn't be talking about it if she wouldn't talk about it.
Of security.
So.
And that the work.
She did it. Thank you, Gabby, for making Miami Heat's best player once again look like a simp. Gabrielle Union, you never cease to disappoint. That's like, it's almost like it's your purpose in life. It's to make this guy, make old D Wade look like just a simp in his own fucking rhyme. A simp in his own fucking rhyme.
Get
It's
nervous,
time.
like, oh God, that movie didn't open. You know, well, what does that mean? Am I gonna have enough to hold everybody up? And everyone's like, it's coming. Like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey, not using my anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts this, there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is like, you better work, you better work. You know, you gonna sleep in? You know, somebody might not eat. Come on, you gotta work. And it's hard. It's hard to let that go. So I'm working on that.
That first sense of security and that the work is coming, and as long as I keep knocking it out, there's gonna be more, and there isn't this sort of sense of the rug is could still be pulled out.
I struggle with that still, just because I think I just have more responsibilities, you know, for my money. So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, you know, well, what does that mean? Am I gonna have enough to hold everybody up? And everyone's like, it's coming, like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey, not using my anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household,
it's all on
everything.
me, bigger. She said it's all on you, player. It's all on me. What y'all say? Black and Wild say, I don't see it that way. Black and Wild sees it as a power play. Because Black and Wild has been married before. Or are you saying that Gabby has been married before? I don't know. Black and Wild also says, I think it's her choice also. It's her choice to go out there and work. And it's her choice to speak on interviews and tell these folks that we go 50-50. You know, there's nothing wrong with being honest, you know. Honesty in a relationship is actually a good thing. It's her choice. So I agree with you, Black and Wild. And again, I'll say thank you, Gabby. Thank you for continuing to make Miami Heat's leading player look like a simp in his own effing rhyme. Way to go. Way to go. All right, man. So that about do it for today's show, though, man. I appreciate all the love and support, and you guys sharing and telling a friend that we do this every Thursday here. Before I go, I would like to freak everybody out and gross everybody the fuck out. Is that all right? Can I gross everybody out with one more topic here? One more topic. All right, you guys got it. We got one more, and this is the best one yet. We got it. You guessed it. And we're gonna bring it to you. We got Martha Stewart. Like you've never seen her before. Martha Stewart, the oldest woman to grace the cover of Sports Illustrated. Congratulations to Martha Stewart, man. Somebody give her a round of applause. Somebody, Martha. Hold on, man. Damn, they don't want to burn. They don't even want to show y'all. Yeah, we gonna show them. Martha, like you've never seen her before. In a one piece with cleavage showing. Get 'em, Martha. Get 'em. Yeah. You love it. Don't act like you don't want to see it, Shed Street. Don't act like you don't want to see Martha Stewart cleavage. You know what I'm saying? First she gets a tattoo of Snoop Dogg. Now she's doing swimsuit covers. And looking mighty good. You know what I'm saying? Looking good. Would you? If you wasn't, I know you're married, you know what I'm saying? You, my brother, you are married, my brother. But would you? If you wasn't? Huh? Martha? Would you go for it? Or should I be asking Martha? Would you, Martha? Huh? Martha Stewart, like we never seen her before, man. Congratulations to Martha Stewart, who's over 80 years old. I want to say that she's about 81 years old, you know what I'm saying? And she is still out here getting it, man. Congratulations to Martha Stewart, man. Just last week, we was talking about Robert De Niro still having babies at 79. So, you know, old folks matters, you know what I'm saying? Old folks' lives matter, man. You know what I'm saying? These folks, you know, yeah. These folks out here still doing their thing, so got to love it, got to respect it, man. Martha Stewart out here looking good, you know what I'm saying? Still, you know, Cher out here, you know, getting her some young meat. So Martha Stewart say, shoot, man, move over, Cher. I got to get, you know what I'm saying? You got to share the spotlight, you know what I'm saying? Again, we got DVDs, you know what I'm saying, special on the way, man, you know what I'm saying? These bad jokes are going to keep on coming, you know what I'm saying? Once again, Martha Stewart, man, like you've never seen her before, you know what I'm saying? I had to get up out of here, you know, with a shocker. Had to get up out of here with some real flavor, some real lovely. Yeah. If you was, he talking about if I was 80, he was like, wait, if I was 80, yeah, it's not that bad. A little, you know what I'm saying? A little grandma cleavage, you know what I'm saying? A little great grandma cleavage, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't hurt nobody. Shit. Somebody once, you know what I'm saying? Them titties, you know what I'm saying? Grandma titties save lives, you know what I'm saying? But let me get up out of here, man. I make jokes about Martha Stewart all day. We love you, Martha, and congratulations. These are all just bad jokes. We love Martha Stewart. She did time, and we respect that. She ain't snitch, and so we respect that. It's halftime. The score is 53-48. Lakers are up. Some say the Lakers could steal game 2 and be right back at it. So we're going to tune into the game now. But I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been giving. And I think it's about time for us to get up out of here. And before we get up out of here, here's a couple of movies that you guys could watch if you're looking for some Mindtrip Movies. And then we're going to pull up Mission Impossible trailer because I love Tom Cruise. But, yeah, man, Inception. You guys know seen that? What about Mulholland Drive? I haven't seen that one. What about Fight Club? Fight Club? Yeah, great movie. The Usual Suspects, huh? Yeah. What about Prestige? Prestige, anybody? Anybody like that movie? Familiar? Anyone? Okay. Okay, let's keep it going. Old Boy. I need to check that out. And Cindy's Donnie Darko. Un momento. Great movie. Shutter Island. And that'll round out the movies you guys should trip out with if you want to smoke and just have a good little mind F. And they didn't say Tenet. Honorable mention. Let's put Tenet on there too. I don't think I've seen Tenet on the list. So if you want to look at some mindfuck movies, or if you guys feel like those are some of your movies, or you want to add a movie that you feel like is a mind, fucker, then, let us know. Hit us up. Let us know in the comment box on the YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you, everybody for sharing on the show. Everybody for listening. Next week, we got Miss Sosa in the building next week. Miss Sosa is in the building. This weekend, The Rock is in Fast and the Furious. The Rock and Vin Diesel. It's in the theaters. Everybody say go watch that J-Lo movie, The Mother, on Netflix. Make sure y'all go watch that the trailer of Yo Gotti and Jay-Z trailer that we watched earlier on part 1. Go check that out. But I can't wait till this movie comes out. I'm a big Tom Cruise fan. So let's get up out of here. When we get up out of here, let's get up out of here to this trailer. Appreciate all the love, Black and Wild, Shed Street, DJ TC tomorrow, Friday night. You can catch him right here on Dozha Toldya Radio. You know what I'm saying? That's Friday at 8 o'clock. And you can also follow him on the Twitch, DJ TCEEZY, DJ TCZ on Twitch. Yeah, man, bound to have a good time. So come on back tomorrow, man, and vibe with us, and then come on back on Saturday and vibe with us, and then vibe with us Sunday morning and get your blessing with DJ Shed Street's Sunday morning mixtape on Sundays. I appreciate all the love, man. Make sure y'all hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to hit that Cash App, DOZHATOLDYARADIO. And let's get into this trailer. One of the best movie actors of all time. Tom Kizzy Cruz.
And we cannot escape.
And Mission Impossible.
Ethan, this mission of yours is gonna cost you dearly.
The world is changing. Truth is vanishing. War is coming.
It's been a long time, friend. You've no idea the power I represent. It knows your story and how it ends.
Listen to me. The world's coming after you.
His fate is written. Shall we write yours too?
If anything happens to them, there's no place that I won't go to kill you. That is written.
One of the great action heroes of all time, Tom Kizzy Cruz. It's July.
Ethan, what's your objective?
I'm hitting the movie theaters. Vin Rain.
What's your ultimate objective?
Some white guy with a knife. And Tom Cruise.
Your life
and it's got to be
always
some
mattered more
fine
to
girl,
me
because it's always a fine
than
girl.
my own.
It's Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible. How many of them is it?
None of our lives can matter more than this mission.
I don't accept that.
Man, y'all better not kill Vin Rain. I know that much. How many of them is it? Which one is your favorite? It's Mission Impossible. 7. Dead Reckoning. Part 1. So we coming back again. We spinning again. We spinning again. We spinning a bin. We coming back with another one. Yeah, man, I can't wait, man. I'm very excited, man. Shout out to the world's best action hero, Tom Cruise, man, with another one, man. Y'all know I'm a cape for my white movies. Know what I'm saying? My brother know I love my white movies. I can't help it, man. You know, it's not in my blood. Know what I'm saying? That's why I love it so much, because it's not in there. You know. All right, man. Say good night. It's Ziggy the Wiggler. Say good night. There you go. It's Ziggy the Wiggler. It is time for me to say good night. Let me play my dog video. Get up out of here and play my dog video, man. Streets G4G. Streets G4G. The name of the video is called Cold, man. We up out of here, man. Appreciate all the love and support, man. I'll see y'all next week. It's your boy Dan Dozha. This is DOZHATOLDYA. Number 66.
Brand right here. I'm an 80s baby. We are 80s baby crazy. We the realest, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get your 80s baby apparel at 80sbaby.store. Separation equals elevation. This the book, my book. It's on Amazon. If you're here watching this, somebody told you I got some game. We call it free lunch. Crash. Only taste the screw. I can only chase the skrilla, run so fucking fast for it. But her head game out this country, that mouth need a passport. If I hit her, I might crash, tryna break her dashboard. I hit her Steve Nash pass, my man smacked her bad boy. Yeah, boy, cause I'm a cold nigga, colder than a polar bear cold. Then I'm sipping rubber, testing with a robe, and a big gold digger putting pole, and I'm getting over a polar bear cold, nigga. Colder than a polar bear cold. I said I'm getting over a polar bear cold. I said I'm colder than a polar bear cold. Hey, ill nigga alert. Ill nigga alert. I'ma live life in the morning, got a flight, got so good with the camera, don't believe I so work. Real nigga alert. Real nigga alert. Mad resume, got some real big work, shook your homeboy down and ain't take it out my shirt. I work my shoulder like Dro, now get lean. Big isotol dog, but the drain still clean. But that was when the streets was in the spring, cocaine clean, half a big, only 17. I was 19 with a Glock 17, trying to make my homeboy come and whip on my work before my girl come home, 'cause when she do, he gotta leave. Cocaine fumes filling up the room, she can't breathe. Big bro tight, tell my streets get right, it's an open mic tonight, and that's where you need to be. And big bro right, but tonight, not the night. If the mic ain't white, then who rock it ain't me. I heard he got a song and want a feature from me. When I pull up in the Buick, he seen me and lose it. He talking about music, I really feel stupid. I put up for his friend, if I see him, I'ma beat his ass stupid. Boot up, nigga, boot up, nigga. Dissing me and made me beat you up, nigga. Before G4G got through up, nigga. I got a name in the streets and a ring and a bang. You was worried about your grades, I was fighting against the state with a high escape rate for the high speed chase with no hair on my face. I was just turning 16. I can only chase the skrilla, run so fucking fast for it. But her head game out this country, that mouth need a passport. If I hit her, I might crash, tryna break her dashboard. I hit her Steve Nash pass, my man smacked her bad boy. Yeah, boy, cause I'm a cold nigga, colder than a polar bear cold. Then I'm sipping rubber, testing with a robe, and I'm thick gold digger putting pole, and I'm getting over a polar bear cold, nigga. Colder than a polar bear cold. I said I'm getting over a polar bear cold, nigga. I said I'm colder than a polar bear cold. Hey. I'm a real deal polar bear, drop me with the polar bear, I pop out rockin' polar bear. You can put me with the jungle for real, tell the lions to chill in this bitch cause I kill. He roar at me, I pop his head like a pill, would leave him where he stay, but I can't, I got bills. Pick him up, ring him up, let's make a deal. I can spot a dollar bill on Ronnie grandson for real. Even though he lying, we lying for real. His teeth in the street, we finna sell like a grill. If we do it one at a time, we can sell it all year. I'm lying, ain't buying, I've been welling all year. I do not give a hell, long as we get a sale. We can free Willie kicking all these big ass wells. I can hear these niggas now. Is he talking about his dad? Nigga, that is not my dad. I was talking about the well. When a nigga hear clock, he be thinking about the watch. Oh well. When I hear clock, I think rocks on sale. Trap house, jelly house on the scale, say hell. Count that out at Wonder House, jelly house, 212. Niggas trapping out of there, disappear with no bail. Get loud with cornrows, come home with no hell. How you trap 20 years, can't afford your own on bail. If you didn't smoke the dope, what the fuck did you sell? They gon' think I'm trying to be funny. Like street shoot well, nah, nigga, I'm for real. And you can play dumb with a dumb nigga, dummy, but my game got game. You ain't taking nothing from me. That's word, here we go. Keep it 100. What I think, wanna know, here we go, then, dummy. You smoke dope, tricking crackhead hoes, and you be selling your money. I can only chase the Skrilla, run so fucking fast for it. But her head game out this country, that mouth be your passport. If I hit her, I might crash, tryna break her dashboard. I hit her Steve Nash pass, my man smacked her bad boy. Yeah, boy, cause I'm a cold nigga, colder than a polar bear cold. Damn, I'm sipping rubber, testing with a robe, and I'm thick gold digger putting pole, and I'm getting over a polar bear cold, nigga.
Colder than a polar bear cold.
I said I'm getting over a polar bear cold, nigga.
I said I'm colder than a polar bear cold.
Nigga alert, hey, nigga alert, walls. Bow, real nigga alert, yeah, real nigga alert, yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya.